More than a century ago, one man broke barriers and made history in the local Catholic Church. Joe Mason shows us in this week's So Minnesota.
He left a large legacy on the capital city. Archbishop John Ireland's image is captured at the Cathedral of St. Paul. Steps from the historic house of worship, a street is named in his honor.
He became an extremely influential individual in Minnesota.
The Archbishop's connection to the Church of St. Peter Claver and its first pastor is one of true unity.
It had to be a significant and positive relationship. Because I went to school here,
Church member and St. Paul historian Frank White
walking to school,
knows the fascinating story of Archbishop Ireland and Father Stephen Theobald.
to learn some of this history, it's really pretty powerful to think, how did all of this come about?
Father Theobald was born in South America in 1874. He was a lawyer and a journalist, but he had dreams of becoming a priest. Archbishop Ireland, who was a chaplain in the Civil War, brought Theobald to Minnesota. He vowed to, quote, blot out the color line.
People were struggling a little bit going to white churches and not being welcome at the time. But he wanted to create something different and more welcoming.
Archbishop admitted Theobald to the St. Paul Seminary. He lived in this home in the Rondo neighborhood. In 1910, Theobald was ordained.
He becomes the first ordained African-American priest in St. Paul or in Minnesota. So he was the first priest west of the Mississippi.
Father Theobald was assigned the pastor at the Church of St. Peter Claver, the first African-American Catholic church in Minnesota.
It becomes an anchor to the community.
In 2 decades as a priest, Father Theobald traveled the nation preaching for civil rights.
He was one of those individuals in St. Paul that fought and helped people believe in equality.
Father Theobald was often called the Little Giant because of his short stature and fiery personality. Father Theobald passed away in 1932. At his funeral mass, nearly 1,000 mourners had to be turned away from the church for a lack of space. His friendship with Archbishop Ireland could fit a scripture.
And I think that's their legacy. I mean, it's wrapped around civil rights, but it has to be rooted in being humane.
2 priests from different worlds work together in the name of God. Joe Mason, 5 Eyewitness News.
Of course, every week Joe takes us to a different part of Minnesota. Send us your ideas about where you would like to see him go next in an email to nightcast@kstp.com.